Hello! If you're watching this video, this means very soon you're going to come and start Class R at Crotwell Bishop Primary School. I'm Mrs. Bird and I'm so excited to see you. I'm just going to make you a little video so you can have a little tour and have a sneaky peek at the classroom before you come for your visits. So at the moment I'm outside in our outdoor playground. We've got lots of climbing frames, things to talk through. There's a mud kitchen around the corner. But I'm just going to walk across. We've got a very large 100 square. There's some thunder behind me, and I'm going to show you where you would line up when you come with Class R. So we have a big 100 square and we start all the way on number 1, which is bright pink for a very special reason that I can tell you when you come. And we line up all the way along here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We make a nice line, a bit like a train, and then when we're ready we go inside through the green door. Now we go under this canopy, which is a bit of our outdoor classroom. We've got some construction stuff behind me, some trolleys with resources in, and lots of sheds that we open when we come outside. But when we come in through, there's a green door behind me. We come in through here, and then we come into our peg room. So if I spin around, over this side, we've got 2 bays of pegs, and you will have your very own peg. And if I just squidge down here, they've got lots of names on, and there is going to be one with your name on it with a special picture on. So this one for somebody called Ruby has a rabbit to match Ruby, the same sound. So you will be sent a picture of what yours will look like. So remember the colour, remember the picture that matches with the same sound, and try and see if you can learn what your name looks like. So this is where your coat will live and your PE bag, and they stay over here. Behind me on the other side is one of my favourite areas. Doesn't look the nicest because it's full of muddy wellies, but it's for when we go up to the woods, which we do at least once a week. So we've got muddy wellies and we've got puddle suits, so we can go any time of year. And then next to it we've got our water tray, which is lots of fun to splash around in. And next to them there's a little shelf, and on this shelf is where you keep your lunchbox and your water bottle. So that's where they live, and then we're going to go into the classroom. You ready? Follow me. So I'm going to turn this round. We have got here our small world area. So if I can get it all in, at the moment we have got a castle with lots of knights and princesses and dragons, and these boxes are all filled with different toys which we change a lot. Now behind this door, we have got some boxes. So if you get too hot, a bit like today, you can take your jumper off and you can leave it in here. Or if you've got some hats, or then when it gets cold and you've got woolly hats and scarves, they can live in here too. So that's where some of our spare clothes go. And then next to this, we've got a little book corner. So in all these drawers, we've got lots of our favourite stories. We change the stories that go up on the side. And down here, it's only my best mate Fred, and he's going to teach you all about phonics, and he's just reading a story. Hello Fred. We can't wait to meet you. They can't wait to see you either, Fred. Right, this is the maths corner behind me. Ta-da! At the moment we have got some coloured cubes that you can put together to build with, and over here sometimes there's things you can weigh, sometimes there's things you can measure, there might be money over here. This is a very exciting area. Next to this we have a table that we used to play games on. So at the moment it looks like we've got shopping list. So this is somewhere where you can take turns, and with your friends and a grown-up we can learn to play different games. Behind me is our Funky Fingers table, and this is where we do lots of activities to make your fingers nice and strong. So at the moment I think you can see the Play-Doh tower, but sometimes we have Mr. Potato Head and lots of little fiddly jobs to make your fingers nice and strong, so you're good to do some writing. Next to this table there is our writing table. At the moment we've got lots of letters on there and pencils, and it's next to our helpful writing board, which has got our sound mats, which you'll soon learn. Next to the writing board, starting with January, we've got all the months on cakes, and this is where I will learn your birthdays, and I'll put your birthday on a little candle and stick it on so we won't forget it. Behind me we have got a role play corner. At the moment it's a shop, but sometimes it's a space rocket, sometimes it's a pirate ship. This place changes a lot, but it's where you can dress up and you can act out lots of different things. And on the other side, we've got our messy table for our crafts. So we've been doing some bubble painting today. We've been blowing. And when you finish your crafts, you can put them here to dry, next to our dressing up box. In between the writing table and the craft table, we've got this station here, which is really cool because you can just use that yourself. We've got lots of drawers down here that you can just open and use. There's some stencils here. Got some more stencils. Sometimes there's all sorts of different craft materials that you can use and decide to make something. We've got scissors, sellotape, sound mats, crayons, lots of pens, all sorts. Behind me, we have a nice big board where you will get your very own rectangle with your own picture in it, and we can put different bits of work up there of yours. And what else have we got left? Down here we've got a curiosity cube, which is just a cube which has interesting things inside. It changes a lot. At the moment there's a shark because we're doing under the sea, but it will change every time we learn about something new. Underneath the cube got lots of stories, because soon you're going to learn how to read, and these are all the different stories that you'll be able to take home and read with your grown-ups. Last station, if you think you've got a bit of a runny nose or you need to wipe your face, we've got a little station down here where you can take care of yourself. You've got a mirror, you've got tissues. When you finish, you can pop them in the bin. That does remind me of one more thing, or actually two more. This is the birthday bag. There's a birthday cape in there that you get to wear on your birthday, and it's just reminded me, somebody always asks if they need the toilet. So I'm coming out of the classroom and we've got a toilet behind me. This is the girls' toilet next to the classroom, and the boys' toilet is the other side of the pegs, not far. I've just walked over our big carpet area, and this has got all our construction toys. So if I go down a bit closer, we've got all Lego, Mega Blocks, wooden blocks, Duplo, marble runs, all sorts, which we get out on the big carpet and we make some amazing constructions. Lots of times we sit here and we look at the board. At the moment it's got some writing on from our phonics lesson. We do all sorts, we play games on it, you can have a go at touching it. Just above always has the pictures of what we're going to do that day up until home time. What else have I not shown you? I've got a little table here. This is where we'll sit to do phonics. I've got my phonics cards ready. I've got some whiteboards ready. This here is our register. So every morning you'll come in, and if you remember, I grabbed one of these name cards. They're on the table down here. You're going to pick one up, the one that's yours, so hopefully you've remembered this one. I can read to you. It says Sam, and there's a little snake on it, and you have to decide if you're next to the fan. This is a bad idea. If you're a school dinner, it's going to go on the school dinner side, or if you're a packed lunch, it goes on the packed lunch side. Anybody who's not here will go on the not here bit. So I'm going to put that on there, and that's how we know that everybody's here. I think that's just about everything from our classroom, but that's just this little sneaky peek, and you'll be able to come very soon and have a play in here yourself. See you soon.